Hi everybody, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this message today is for all of our water signs, okay? So our Cancers, our Scorpios, our Pisces, welcome to my channel. If you are new, you guys are in for a treat, okay? So guys, this is actually like your life and love energy for Mercury retrograde, okay? Mercury retrograde is coming soon. I believe at the end of September, and it's going to be around to about, because then we got shadow periods and stuff like that. So about until like October 15th, that's when things will really be kind of smoothed over. Clarity will return. As you guys may or may not know, Mercury retrograde is a very sensitive time, where communication gets screwed up somehow. This could be through a text message, through an email, through in relationships, okay, of all kinds. Your career relationships, your relationships with your spouses, your children. So communication, Mercury represents communication of all sorts, okay, even technical. Anything technical or communication wise, sometimes things go wrong, dramatically wrong during Mercury retrograde. So for instance, like you may had booked a flight during Mercury retrograde, and then later on something happens with the trip, or like you don't get like the best deal, you find out they took extra money off your card or something in that nature, right? Or you just simply never got the tickets, like something in that situation, right? Just giving you guys an example of what Mercury retrograde is like. So I'm just gonna get into it, okay? So I have some chakra cards here, and we're gonna read your energy overall for the entire season of Mercury retrograde. This is the last one of 2021. So this is huge, and I'm so grateful that it is the last one of 2021. Like last year, it came in really late in the year, and it was too much happening at one time. So with that being said, let's get started. All right. First up, of course, is Cancer. All right, here we go, Cancer. I don't even know why that sound just came to me, but I was like, I don't know what that means. So, Cancer, here's your life and love energy for Mercury retrograde. And guys, I will try to provide as much as clarity as possible. But speaking of clarity, though, Mercury retrograde can definitely screw up clarity. So basically, usually Mercury is, again, it represents communication and things all technical. Mercury is a communicator. Things is, usually good, depending on where Mercury is in your birth chart. Mine is in Capricorn. So for me, I definitely think very rationally. I'm usually very practical, very precise in my thinking. I usually like to think long and hard before I make a decision. So you have to go into your birth chart and find out what's your Mercury in, okay? Most likely it's going to be in whatever sign you are. If you're a Cancer, usually your Mercury will be in Cancer. But again, it does depend on when you were born, what time, what part of the world you're in, okay? Those type of things. So, all right, Scorpio, let's see yours. Pisces, let's see yours. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm feeling a little lazy today. All right, here we go. Oh, Cancer, this is really pretty. I love this card, but I do want to get clarity because it did come out for another sign, okay? So I'm definitely going to put this back in the deck and make sure that this is definitely for you, okay? Not saying that you can't have joy, okay? Scorpio, forgiveness. It is time for forgiveness. And somebody may be either asking you for forgiveness, or you may be seeking out for forgiveness. You may be asking someone to forgive you, or this person may ask you to forgive them. Whatever the case is, it is going to be a very healing time for you. It is time to get to the bottom of a situation, to forget about a situation. But I will tell you this, Scorpio, if you truly want to get through to a person during Mercury retrograde, it's not the right time to do that, okay? Pisces, you got passion. Ooh. All right. Being of service, doing things that you love, okay? Doing some research, finding the right class for you, finding the right school, finding the right training program for yourself. This could also be starting your own business. If you are looking to go to school or start your own business, you may want to wait until after Mercury goes retrograde, like wait until it goes direct. Once it goes direct, the clarity will come to you. So, you know, this is not just your typical retrograde. It is happening, guys, in the sign of Libra. And for those of you who don't know, Libra is a sign that is usually indecisive. They take a long time to make up their mind. And then it's like when they do come up with a decision, they still go back and try to retract and try to figure it all out, you know. So I feel like for all of you guys, it's like you are all in tune with your emotions this season, which may not actually be a bad thing. So you may actually bump into someone you used to know, an old flame, or, and this is not just for Pisces, it's for all of you guys. Like you guys can possibly run into somebody from your past, or you may conjure up all these feelings, okay? Negative emotion. Try to steer clear of negative emotion, okay? Try to keep your communication very clear as possible. Make sure that, you know, if you're wrong, you say that you're wrong, or if you did something that you didn't mean to do. I mean, accidents happen, shit happen, right? So if you own up to that and you connect with your emotions in that sense, you guys will all be okay. All right. But I do feel like, and maybe that's why I felt so, you know, and just talking and rambling about really nothing, you know, because I feel that's just the energy you guys gave me. Like when I came on, I was like, okay, I'm feeling really sluggish. So take good care of yourself, guys, during this season. All right. But Cancer, let's get some clarity for you real quick. Whoa, I didn't even have to, you guys saw that? I didn't even have to do nothing. Wisdom. Absolutely. Acceptance, completion. Wow, Scorpio. So someone you know. Ooh. Scorpio, I don't really like this card too much. I mean, I do, in a sense, because it reminds me. Let me show you guys what it really look like. Okay. So I feel like it's like, I got to come back to that, Scorpio, because you got forgiveness, but then you have completion. And this card reminds me of the traditional tarot deck. There's a card called the Death card. And a lot of people get nervous about that card. They're like, oh, that's bad karma. That's not good. You know, this is horrible. You know, but when people, you know, you have to look deeper into beneath the surface, you know. Just because something is ending doesn't mean that the show stops. You understand? Sometimes things end or come to an ending so greater things can come together, you know. So if you guys look closely at this picture here, Scorpio, you will see that the sun is rising in the back. So even though this person is crying and they are feeling loss, grief, defeated, again, this is all emotions running high for all of you water signs. But for you, Scorpio, this is intimacy. Maybe being hurt that something had to abruptly end, or this could be what it is, okay? Like attending a funeral, okay? Or finding out some type of, or somebody that you know passed on. This could be the ending to a situation, and maybe, or maybe you a lot, I don't know. Oh, I've never really been challenged this much doing your reading, Scorpio. This is weird. I'll come back to it. Bear with me. All right. So, Cancer, what I pulled out for you was acceptance and wisdom, okay? Have the, you know, the strength and the wisdom to accept the things that you cannot change, okay? I know you guys heard that before. That is going to be your prayer for Mercury retrograde, okay? That is going to be your mantra for Mercury retrograde. Having the wisdom to accept the things that you cannot change. You could be feeling depleted, feeling like, what's the word I'm going for, universe? Okay, inadequate, feeling insignificant, or feeling like a piece of you is missing. And for a lot of you, that could be family. For a lot of you, that can be like true love. For some of you, this could just be maybe you want to have children and you have been unsuccessful. Wow, you guys are like, I mean, I'm telling you guys, I got on here and like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then it's like just when I started, it was like, I'm telling you, it was like some type of a completely different wave of energy. But I don't feel like this has to be a sad thing, Cancer. I just feel like it's like growth, you know, acceptance, for like self-acceptance, self-love, you know. We talk about that all the time, yeah? So we have wisdom here, and it's like, I feel like if you guys are seeking, or if you're single and you're searching for your soulmate, you will have that. But I will be careful during Mercury retrograde with making big decisions, like moving in with a person. And again, Mercury is going to go retrograde at the end of September, going into by mid-October. So around the 15th, I'll say, because again, we had those shadow periods, and it's like, even though Mercury will go direct, we still have a new moon in Libra on October 6th or 7th, give or take a day. So there's still going to be a lot of emotions running high, a bit of confusion going on, not sure what to do. You don't have to feel pressured into making a decision right now, Cancer. If you feel like, you know, something is weighing you down, or if you feel like this person is adding pressure to you, adding pressure to your daily life, I feel like you guys are gonna be questioning something. There is gonna be some type of decision you have to make, and whatever your first choice is, you need to roll with that. I think the biggest issue with Mercury being in Libra is the fact that we're going to be indecisive. I don't know about you guys, but I hate not knowing shit. Like, I hate not knowing what's going to happen, or not, you know, I know that you can't always control everything, but I personally don't like not knowing things, you know? So I feel like clarity will come to you, but for the time being, Cancer, study, do your research, and I will say the same thing to you too, Pisces, because see, your energy is more about creativity, being of service, intimacy, you know, being connected to something that you care for, that you love. So for you as well, you know, I see facade here, and it's kind of like either you're pretending to be something that you're not, or creating some type of illusion in your mind, okay, making you second guess your decisions, or making you feel like you made the wrong choice. That's the thing I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? But with passion being here, Pisces, it's kind of like, you know, you have this abundance of passion that you want to share, something that you want to reconnect to, something you really love. And I feel like you need to do something where you are being of service. So whether that is becoming a nurse, being an artist, you need to be in a position where your passion is growing, where the doors are opening, where there is room for growth, apparently. That's what you need. And I feel like whether this could even be in a relationship, if you don't feel like the relationship is going anywhere, it's like, why you keep investing your energy into the situation or into this person? So yeah, this is crazy. So back to you, Scorpio. You do have forgiveness here. That's the good part. So maybe something did come to an ending at one period sometime this year. Or maybe you did witness a lot of loss or grief. Or maybe you started off the year really rough. Okay. Some of you could be coming to an end. Okay, so this it may not necessarily have anything to do with death, but this is clearly the end of a difficult situation. The thing is, if you truly want the end of that difficult situation, you have to be the face. You have to be the one to make that claim. You know what? No more of this. I'm not going to cause any problems. I'm not going to fight with this person. I'm not going to carry myself the way that I've been doing for the past 6-7 months. I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be loving and supportive. I'm going to have a good time. I mean, Scorpio, let's face it, your season is coming up too, right? So I feel like use this time during Mercury retrograde to heal, to work through your personal issues, to sit back and reflect. Okay? Reflect on why you've been feeling the way that you've been feeling. If you've been angry, you may want to question that as well. But this is time for check-in. It's time to check in with you, Scorpio. It's time to check in. How have I been doing overall? How is my health doing? How is my relationships going? With my friends, with my family, with my children, with my job. Do I even want this job? Do I want something else? But Scorpio, I told you for the month of August and September that things were naturally going to get better for you. So maybe this is just like another add-on to that, okay? But this is and can be the end of a difficult situation. You and your person could be working through some issues, getting to know each other all over again, falling back in love with each other again. It can be that. Because again, even though a lot of people is, looking at this as death, the sun is in the background. So, if you look at this couple or this angel, it's like it's showing like, not this couple, but it's like an angel, holding someone. So if you've been thinking a lot about people that may have moved on, your parents, or maybe you've been thinking about a child that you lost, a friend that you lost, they want you to know that they are with you. They want you to know that they do see you. They do see you. They do see, how much you've grown, and they are proud of you, okay? Spirit wants you to be okay. Spirit wants you to forgive yourself, okay? Because it's one thing to say, hey, I forgive somebody else, but it takes a huge, huge load off of yourself when you could say, I forgive me, Even if you don't forgive me, I forgive me. I'm no longer living with this pain, I want to work through these issues. I want to get better. I want to smile more. I want to go out more. I want to be more of myself. I want to be the real me. I don't want to have to feel suffocated. I don't want to have to feel hurt. I mean, let's face it, it's life. We're going to always have moments where we're out of balance and something happens, we bounce right back. That's just the way the life cycle works. We cry, we're happy, we grieve, we get emotional. But you have to forgive yourself, Scorpio. You have to forgive yourself. You are not responsible for what happened. I don't know who just needs to hear that, Scorpio, but you are not responsible for what happened. Now, to each his own, guys, and I'm talking to all of you guys at this point, okay? This is a general reading. So my thing to you is double check your sun, moon, rising in your Venus, and Mars and Jupiter and Mercury, because these things do play a major role in what is bound to happen for you. A lot of times when my sun sign doesn't resonate with me, I always check my moon sign. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's why I've been this way. Check what your moon sign is, because that is your emotions. And every last one of you guys got cards here talking about deep emotions, talking about well-being, talking about doing things that you love. self-acceptance, self-esteem, self-care, forgiveness, okay? Owning your truth. That's what this is. You guys are in a position where you need to own your truth. I may need to title your video that, Own Your Truth, this season. Take some time, guys, and I'm talking to own it. Own it. Wear it like a badge. Take some time during Mercury retrograde this season to own your truth. What is it that you need to be successful? What is it that you need to feel loved and secure again? What is it? Are you following your dreams? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking good care of your loved ones? Or are you still stuck in the past and worrying about what happened in the past? Cancer, you have to let that go. That piece of you that you feel like you're missing, there's a reason for that. Why are you feeling so empty? Why are you feeling like somebody took something away from you? Like, what transpired? What happened? Pay attention, guys, to your epiphanies. Okay, your dreams, the ideas that come to you. Write those things down. Because I promise you, it may not make no sense to you at all. Like right now, it may not make any sense. But once Mercury retrograde is over, things will become clear for you again. And then you will be able to say, wow, that's a dope idea. What can I do with this? The clarity will return. You guys will be able to know exactly where you stand, what you want to do, where you're going. You'll find out if you really want to be with this person or not. You'll start to feel like more in control. And that will ultimately make you guys happy. Okay? So water signs, I love you. I really hope that this was informative. First of all, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And guys, listen, I'm releasing my book at the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. We're going to talk in my book all about astrology, all about love, all about compatibility, all of that good stuff. And this is coming from my own mouth. Okay, it's gonna be awesome, and so you guys have to check that out. But I will keep you guys up to date with everything. So in the meantime, though, be good to yourself. Okay, stay positive, and just remember, all is not lost. Okay, just own your truth. That's all you have to do, water signs. Own your truth. Okay, so I love you, Cancer. I love you, Scorpio. I love you, Pisces. Bye.